Hey, it's Unsecure Steve. What I have in my hand today is a 50mm laminated steel padlock made by the company Chateau. And if I'm butchering that name, make sure you guys go ahead and correct me in the comments. I would greatly appreciate that. Chateau is actually a company that's based in the state of Florida in the United States. And a lot of their locks are designed to be used in public storage facilities and stuff of the sort. Kind of like this Chateau C870 that we popped open in a previous video in about 3 seconds. I'm hoping maybe the laminated padlock version will hold up a little bit better, because if it's one thing I know about, it's premature shackle openings, and they're quite embarrassing actually. If we take a look, this lock has a 5-pin brass core, a 3/8 stainless steel shackle, and down deep in here, there is some pretty big lock and pawls. I haven't tried to shackle shim this yet. Maybe if we have enough time, we'll go ahead and try that attack. What I did try was I tried my bypass knife, and I ultimately failed that attack, so I will give them points for protecting their locking mechanism. Let's go ahead and stick this in the vise and see how fast we can violate this thing. If we look at the keyway right there, we could probably get away with using some bottom of the keyway tension. But take a look at the key. There's some pretty low and pretty high lifts. So I'm going to stick with using top of the keyway tension because it's my favorite, and I don't want to overset them low lifts. I'll be using a Covert Instruments 40 thousandths pry bar for top of the keyway tension, and a standard hook in 20 thousandths from Sparrows. I'll be using quite moderate tension on this. It's got some spring tension behind it. I like to push past the spring tension and add a little bit more, just to get some good feedback. Nothing on 1, nothing on 2, nothing on 3, click on 4, nothing on 5. Nothing on 1, nothing on 2, nothing on 3, nothing on 4, another click on 5, and then we dropped into a small false set. Nothing on 1. Let's get some counter rotation on 2. And that dropped us back down into another false set. Then on 3. Nothing on 4. Counter rotation on 5. That put us back down into a false set. Nothing on 1. Nothing on 2. Click on 3, and we have an open. Wow, I wasn't expecting that. There's definitely quite a few spools in there. I'd say at least on pin 2, pin 3, and on pin 5. Unfortunately, we can't gut this lock, so we can't really see exactly where they are. And if we take a look, them locking pawls are pretty big. So I'm not even going to attempt to try to shackle shim this. I don't think it'll be possible with how big and beefy them locking pawls are. So as far as security goes in this lock, I would say that it's not that terrible. Novice pickers would probably have a pretty hard time opening it at first. You probably won't be able to rake this open, so that's a really good thing. And as far as locksport goes, it's really not that hard of an open. I'll probably leave this in my kit, in my box, just to keep it for a practice lock, you know, rotate it in and out. Overall, not a terrible lock, really. But alright guys, that's all the time I have for you today. If you guys have any questions or feedback, make sure to drop it in the comments. If you guys like this video, please consider subscribing. And if you can't be good, then be good at it.